Hey guys, welcome back to Deeb's TCG. I'm Devan, and today we're going to be taking a look at a pretty commonly seen deck recently. This is, of course, Rapid Strike Urshifu and Inteleon VMAX. This deck is a heavy combo-focused deck, so you're going to be aiming for taking out comfies and things like that, a lot of single prizers. It's really cool. You can see all the combos being played out. I'll send you right over to the deck section. It's all explained there. Yeah, so enjoy. Alright guys, welcome to the deck section here. We're going to go over this real quick. I don't like to spend too much time on this. I'd rather just get into the game. So, this deck is essentially a combo deck. You're focusing really just on making combos to take an efficient number of prizes or an extra turn. So, Inteleon VMAX here is what we want to set up pretty quick with its Double Gunner ability. Using Inteleon VMAX's Double Gunner ability, we're able to put 2 damage counters on 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon, so that, in combination with Radiant Alakazam, you can move 2 of those damage counters onto a Comfy, for instance, and then come in with a Medicham and hit a Yoga Loop off, and then get an extra turn right away. You can get some pretty good momentum right at the start of the game with this, and we play the Urshifu VMAX, which does Urshifu VMAX things. Gmax Rapid Flow, allowing you to take 2 prizes if you're lucky. I was playing this a bit earlier, and I've fought a Miraidon deck, and I was able to take 4 prizes in 1 turn with just this Urshifu VMAX. Sorry. We got the Drapion V here for the Mew matchup, because the Mew matchup sucks. Octillery here for a Rapid Strike search, so we can search out those Rapid Strike energies when we need them, or even a Rapid Strike Pokemon or a trainer, such as Korrina's Focus or Tower of Waters. All these cards help us with this deck. Pretty much everything else is standard at this point. We do play Ultra Ball and Iono Research, all the generic search stuff, and discard draw, VIP pass, that kind of thing. We do play 2 for a Seal Stone because with a combo-oriented deck like this, it's kind of important to get the combos when you need them, so Forest Seal Stone helps a ton with that. And Echoing Horn, of course, can set up some choice knockouts, especially with Urshifu. Play 7 Water and 4 Rapid Strike, so obviously Rapid Strike is the strongest energy in the deck. We can just attach that to the Urshifu. And then Water is useful because we can use Melony to just attach it back on and take knockouts when we want to. So that's pretty much the deck. We'll go over to the games now, and then you can see how it works there. So, see ya. Great, we're going into our first game here, so we'll see what we go up against. Pal, if I had to guess. Well, there was a Dark Energy on the box, so maybe United Wings? That'd be kind of fun. United Wings would be pretty good, actually. Tails. So they're gonna decide. I think with this deck, safe to assume that you want to go first. As with a lot of decks, really. Most decks. They're going first, so I honestly feel relatively confident putting up the Squawkabilly. Excellent. So, Giratina, hey? If we can set up the 2 Inteleons, we might be alright, actually. I think that would be pretty funny. So they're gonna do their Lost Zone things. And we'll just see how it goes. So I'm gonna bench that. I'm gonna attach there. You know, I'm gonna put the Forest Seal Stone on. I think I'm gonna Iono. I think what I'll do is if I don't get any VIP pass off this, I will use the Seal Stone for that. So, solid bet. We'll put out the Remoraid. And then we can Star Alchemy to grab a VIP Pass. She will play. I'm not overly keen on how fragile the Medicham is, but pretty much anything is that fragile anyway, so. And you know, not much of this is useful, so I might even Squawk and Seize just to see if I can get something else. Not much. I think we'll bench it just to be safe. And that'll be that. Worst case, I can take a double knockout, I suppose, if I can somehow get that water energy in the discard. I assume this does remove the knockout potential with the Alakazam, just because I got no bench space, right? But it's a give or take situation, because I could also just use the Urshifu and take 2 prizes that way. They can get 1 energy on. How many are in their lost zone? Not nearly enough. If they can get 1 more energy on the Giratina, then they might be in a good spot, but even then, I imagine they'll probably just knock out this Squawkabilly, which just leaves them open to a bigger comeback for me, I suppose. They're getting there, though. Maybe another 2 in there. I find it hard to commentate over Lost Box games, because it's just the same thing every time. Okay. We might... I don't want to Iono overly, to be honest with you, just because those Melony will then be at the bottom of my deck. But at the same time, it's probably the best option, so I think we'll just do it. There's one. So we will throw one on there. Got no need for Nest Ball. So we'll grab the Octillery. Sit on there. Then we can use Rapid Strike to search for another Inteleon, which we won't be able to use this turn, unfortunately, but just because I don't have enough water energy. But then we can double Gunner, tossing a 20 there and a 20 there. And that is all I can do for this turn. I imagine there will be a couple flower selectings and, you know, stuff like that. Another Nest Ball. Mayhaps another Giratina. Oh, there's the Sableye. I could knock out the Octillery with it. With another 5 lost cards in the lost zone, sorry. Their energy. Yep. Sounds about right. I will admit, I'm still not overly keen on the Giratina. This might be tough, actually. There is always the option of attacking with Inteleon. Pretty beefed up, will not lie. See what he does, though. The main issue is that he can Star Requiem immediately next turn, which is not my favorite thing ever. It might be worth it to go for the Rapid Strike Search into Korrina. Not really, I guess. Sounds right. I know this is probably the obvious choice. Retrieval. Just want to make sure I get one. We can bench the Alakazam now. And then Tower of Waters. Double Gunner. So we will... yeah. Our damage counters on there. I could take a knockout on one of the Comfy, which might be worth. Rapid Strike Search to get our Urshifu VMAX here. Worth it. Just put 10 there, 10 there, put full 20, take our one prize. And we don't really have much else we can do right away, so I think we'll just G-Max Rapid Flow. Because I think if we just target the benched Pokemon for now, it's probably going to be a better choice. Obviously, I'm going to get knocked out this turn, which is not my favorite thing in the world, but that's how it goes. Can just do this. We got the Melony, so as long as we can get one more energy, or a Rapid Strike energy, then we can Inteleon. And with the Alakazam, we can take a knockout on the Tina, so we might actually be in alright shape. Not the best, but I think it's doable. There's just a lot we need to pull off, and a lot for them to, like, not do. Second Tina. That's 7 in there. Are they really going for it? That must be all their energy. It's like 14 energy right there. Obviously, expected. What we're gonna do is sorry, I gotta sequence this in my mind a little bit. So we're gonna move the 20 onto there for 140. This should come out perfectly. There's that. Draw our 3. Attach from hand. I don't think there's much else I can really do this turn. Just GMAX Spiral. So we will put that into our hand and exactly take the knockout. So there's that. Now, taking the damage counters from the Comfy does make it a little bit more tough to just straight up win, but if we can hit off a couple good double gunners, we might be able to do it. Other energy's back now, makes sense. We do only need one prize, so as long as they have a boss, they basically win. Although, to be fair, we could get rid of one pretty early on. There's the Giratina. Might be kind of tough. Iono to 1 for them. Iono to 2 for me. Not a good 2. That being said, we can always Korrina. Another flower selecting, presumably. Sense. No boss. Does make me easier to KO next turn, though. So, Tower of Waters. I'm just gonna research. This might actually be doable. Yeah. I think we're actually good. So we just put another 20 there, another 20 there, then we can Alakazam to move that there. And that there. Excuse me. So there's our first prize, and then all we have to do is attack, basically. Just in case, I'll do that. So obviously. And there's that. So, game. really come back there. I was honestly fully expecting to lose this game, so I'm surprised. But that's just how this deck operates, you know. You get real close, but when you hit the combos, especially with the Alakazam and the Double Gunner, it really, you can just take those wins, so. Alright guys, that was Rapid Strike Urshifu Inteleon VMAX. Let us know what you thought down below in the comments. I think it's pretty cool. It's really fun when you hit all those combos off, especially taking a ton of knockouts. But yeah, we're really close to hitting 100 subs, so if you want to subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated. If not, and you just want to watch the videos, honestly fine by me. That's pretty much it. Check out our other videos. What was the last one we did? We did some tabletop stuff last week, of course, being Giratina V-Star Lost Zone Box and United Wings, so check that out if you want. We got some stuff planned as well, so there's that too. That's pretty much it, so thanks for watching. Bye.